Welcome to another episode of Digital Business Daily. Your hosts for tonight, Jonathan Francis, Mary Grace, Mayflower. Your co-hosts for tonight, Evelyn, Susie,
Hi guys.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hello guys,
Welcome.
welcome.
Hi. Welcome to Digital Business Daily with me, Kuya Jonathan and Ate May. Um, we are here today to tackle about it. I'm so sorry.
So cute.
Okay, so our topic for tonight is what is it again?
Three signs that
What are the three signs that you are ready for a change,
Yes.
even if you are scared. So, yes. Oh, by the way, I'm Donna. I'm from Wellington, New Zealand. I'm a mom of two boys. I am a digital business entrepreneur.
Hi guys. Welcome. My name is Jonathan Francis. I'm your queerpreneur here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm still a full-time registered nurse and a successful digital entrepreneur as well. May.
Yes. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good morning sa Pilipinas. I'm May Santa Ana, based here in Chicago. I am also a mom of two, a nursepreneur, and of course, proud digital entrepreneur here.
Yes, yes,
Yay.
yes. Okay. Right. So, my question to you, have you ever looked at your life and you thought about, is this all it? I always ask this, is this all it? I just meant for work, to pay bills, and repeat. If you've asked that to yourself many times, that's a big sign that
Yes.
you need
Yeah.
a change. If those thoughts ever cross to your mind,
It's
that
time.
is it. And have you thought of something to do? Yes, you may have. You may have thought of doing, what do you call that? The picking up deliveries. I don't know if we are allowed to say that.
No.
And are we or not?
No.
Okay, so that's a good thing I didn't. And any other side hustles out there.
Yeah.
And I have thought of doing that way back after, I don't know, something that's what we were. Yeah, I just need time for my kids, and I decided to look for something online. I decided to look for a side hustle, and I found a lot online, and I did them. I wasted my savings
Yeah.
a lot, um, my time and energy, and that was for years. And then it has just gone to waste. And then I realized that I thought online is not for me. Um, Fortunately, I found this digital business. Fortunately, God gave me this business. It was really at the exact moment that I really needed it. So, yes, I've come across all of those in my mind. I needed a change, so I stepped in and did something for myself, my family, my dreams, and that I looked for a side hustle, and this is the answer: the digital business.
Welcome to Donna Show, guys. Hello. But anyway, uh, anyway, guys. So, what are the three? We probably will cover more than three signs that you're ready for change. If you are waking up in the morning, and then just the first thing you do is look up in the ceiling, and then you start wondering, Why do I need to work? Why do I need to work after my work? Why do I need to like take care of other people where I can't even take care of my own? Those are the types of thoughts that is probably circling into your mind, and then you will realize you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, sorry, my dog is playing beside me. You don't have to do all of that, because the important thing is you have the time to spend with your family. You have the time to prepare for your retirement. I know all businesses needs a start. There's a startup cost. We'll just say that all legit global registered business, if a business come to you and then said, oh, you only pay this, run, because they will not be real. That's why a lot of people, I should say, that they're complaining about being scammed. Okay, because they are letting them scam them. You know what I mean? So they're attracting all of these possibilities that they're experiencing. So we are not that. I'm just saying we are registered globally. We just came back from our 51st anniversary in San Diego this previous week, and then can you
I can hear him. Is he playing with a toy?
he's playing the big carrot. Anyway, Anakin. So guys, there is always an option. I would say there is the option for you to have a side hustle just like this. Go over there. Go over there, please. We're talking to the world. Anyway, go ahead, May. Go ahead, May.
Uh,
It's so
we are
funny.
nothing here, but we are serious business owners and business partners here, guys. For me, another sign probably when you wake up in the morning and you're just dragging yourself to get up and go for your to your jobs. That's one of a sign that you are looking for something. Change of career, change of setting of environment. Um, I experienced that actually. That's why probably I am here in this digital business. At first, I said to myself, can I do this kind of business? Though I don't have any background on this digital business that we have. But actually, that's the best thing that happened to me because in this digital business that we have the proven system and we have the training sites, which is user friendly because you can just uh, pause, play, and then repeat, which is for me, as in the 40s, it's hard to digest in your brain the one that you are seeing in that kind of particular business, especially if you are new in that kind of business. But through the training site that we have, of course, it's easy to understand. It's easy to plug and play, and it's easy to set up your business. So I am so lucky that I found this business, and now we are leveraging everybody. I mean the social media, and we are being seen globally. There you go.
Yeah, and we are not afraid to show our faces because we're doing something that is real and that
True.
is not anyway. Okay. So if a conversation between you and your friends or even like the family revolve about saying if only, or I would use the word from in the Filipino or Filipino when they say sana all.
Yeah.
That's really true. If you catch yourself
So
saying
true.
about that when you see people's successes and you say those words sana all, you know you could y- that itself states in your mind that you need a change,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
actually you can do that if only you will go outside of your comfort zone.
True.
There's a lot that you can do. You don't limit yourself to just working. Yes, working helps us survive. Working helps us with paying and everything for the food and everything, but do not limit yourself with that's just because you can do more than that. God has given you so much time, so much skills, knowledge, and wisdom. You better use that, and do not be scared of what you can see in there, because for sure, whatever whatever we're doing, as Ate May has mentioned earlier, we have the training. If you know how to read, if you have time to scroll in social media, you definitely can do this business, because you're saying you're busy, but you are in social media for how long? Take that time and make it so an income producing activity, like going on social media. Everything is there. You don't have to worry how to start, when, you do not have to worry okay, you do not need to worry how to start, because we have a full training step by step. And you do not need any technical skills either, because everything is provided. And one thing that I always say, and my favorite thing to say, this business is designed, has been designed by experts to work for ordinary busy people like me and us and you. So better check it out. And my advice, my piece of advice, when you check it with us and we provide you that information, you have that nudge in your heart. So check out what we are giving you, because I know, I am very confident that when you continue, this is the change that you are looking for, and that will help you and your family. Kuya Jay, don't just look at me. Come on.
Good job, Dana. Well, another sign, whew, another sign that you're ready for change is when you actually. I don't know if you may mention this. Uh, the day before you go to work, for example, the weekend, you start on Monday. Sometimes, because I'm guilty about this one. Sometimes, oh, here he goes again.
That's fine. Throw it
Sometimes,
away.
Friday, if I know I have a difficult shift, Friday I'll be thinking about my shift, right? Friday and onto Saturday, and then Sunday I wake up, I'd be like, oh gosh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. So if you are actually, you know, just not excited anymore, and you're just functioning, that's a sign. So you will be on the zombie mode. You just clock in, do your work, do your task, and then clock out and go home. And you're so excited over the weekend. Friday, you're so excited. Oh, it's the weekend, it's the weekend. Why would you even spend your lifetime, being excited for the weekend, where you can control your time by running this business? Because if you control your time, your weekend will be any day that you want. You'll be grabbing you'll be going anywhere with your family and your kids. You go to the beach, you go to a vacation, whatever. Using your phone, you can run your business, right? So you don't have to worry about going into handling your traditional business in a store. You don't have to do that, because your business is actually located online. And the beauty about that, you can access it anywhere, anytime that you want, which means you don't have to drag your feet. If it's a Friday, you'll be excited again for Friday. Yay, happy Friday. And then you'll be doing things with your family, or if you're not married, you'll be doing things with your kids, or with your friends, I should say. And then after that, you're less stressed. You will have less wrinkles. You will have less white hair. All of these things that are related to being stressed. No, you don't. You feel you'll be more positive. You'll be more excited about life. You'll be your old self, right? Not being stressed out over things that you don't have control with. And yeah, I mean, that's it. May.
Let me just add to that, Kuya. When you feel like disconnected to what you're doing, when you feel like you're not happy anymore, whatever, even though you put all the 100% that you want to put it in your jovs, but then you feel disconnected now. It doesn't excite you anymore in doing it. Then that's a sign that you are
It's a
looking
big
for
sign. Yeah.
something. Yeah, it's really a big sign. And
Ate May, sorry. Can I
sure.
just add as well from what Kuya
Mm.
Jonathan has said about you know, for when come to think Friday should be yay, right? But you're thinking um if you are actually stressed with your work as well on the weekends, you should actually be resting by that time and not thinking about the
Oh,
following week
oh
already.
my
Because
gosh. I did.
sometimes
I used to
there
do
was a
that.
time for me that I felt like those stressful moments in the afternoon already Friday. It's like, oh yes, hopefully they, the two days, Saturday, Sundays is can be longer. I wish we can have more days off. If you have those wishes, that's a sign. Sorry, Ate
And then
May.
it's okay, even you just in Monday and you said, I hope it's a weekend already because you know that you have the time to rest and be with your family. And that's one of the signs. That's why I changed. It's not change of my career, but I added one which excites me because of this digital business. There's so much thing to learn in this business. It's not only business actually, but the change of your mindset, the change of your personal growth. And
Yeah.
sometimes you cannot see that in particular business that you are doing, but through this community that we have, we are able to see the beauty of that, right? Sometimes if you are like us as an employee, you are tend to be more on appreciating what you have done in that particular facility or in that particular employer because you know that they are praising you. But if you are in this digital business, you're promoting yourself, you're giving a chance of yourself to be the being you. Yun. Na that's one thing that sometimes it's, oh, hi, Miss Monette. It's really changed that you are looking for somebody to appreciate you, but
Yeah.
now you are the one who's appreciating yourself, and that's boost yourself to do more and be proud of yourself. And sometimes that's the one that us is not looking for. I mean, we forget that for ourselves. So
Yes.
in this business, it reminds me that you have to love yourself as well. You have to boost yourself and you have to be proud of yourself because it's only yourself that can give you that success that you are looking for. Yeah.
And that is very important. Thank you for raising that, Ate May. Because we have to know our values.
Yes.
Our
That's true.
value.
True.
Um, before being an employee, life was easy. Life is beautiful. We thought when we already in that career, it's like it's perfect, but not, because you are having all of this thinking in your brains because you need more, you want more to have a better living.
Mhm.
So another one is you feel envious of others living with freedom. Yeah, so this is not in a bitter way, but in like, I wish that was me kind of way, right? So you smile for them, but then deep inside your heart, you whispers, Lord, when will it be my turn? That's not jealousy, that's a clue. I see a lot online. I follow Josh Mojica. Oh, there's a lot of people that are really
Oh, yeah,
hating
I know
him.
him.
But
I know
for
him.
me, I find him very inspiring. You see him inspiring if you have the same mindset. But for some, they see him as mayabang because they don't see his point, what he is pointing out on the way you should be living and making use of your time. So yes, that is jealousy. Guys, for those of you who think that way, that is a clue.
Basically.
So you have that spark, you have that nudge, it's not that you want their life, but you just want to feel free again for to wake up without pressure, to choose how you would spend your time, and just to live, not just to live, not just for survival.
Yes,
That's true.
that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, another thing is, have you ever like experienced this while working or while you're doing something, you start imagining that you're somewhere else.
Mm.
Like, oh, I want to be in the in the beach. I want to just be in the somewhere bowling or whatever, because you're so preoccupied about work. You're preoccupied by life. That's one of the signs that you need change. It's like, why are you imagining it? Live it. Because if your dream gets stuck inside your brain, just being like messages.
Sorry, that's my hi, Deji. I'm welcoming you here soon.
Nice. Hello, you. Anyway, also another good point. It's gonna go sideways with the topic. Some of you guys, I know a lot of our followers, a lot of our watchers are just watching us, right? And you guys have a lot of questions about, is this legit? Is this business? Is this a real business, or you're not real? I would like to address this to you, all of you guys. We are a legit business. We are registered globally. We are a functioning business, which is a 51-year-old company that's helping a lot of people. If you guys,
Thousands.
a lot, and think about think about your questioning. You've been looking for a business. I know a lot of you guys. You've been looking for a business. You've been finding out different companies. You probably seen a lot. It's like me, because when I started, I saved a total of 100 companies on my phone. I still have them. Okay, that one, I just saved them because back in the back of my mind, it's like, okay, someday I will take action, but I did not. When I found this company, on the 101 company that I found this business. I took action. Why? Because I believe in the business model that we have. The very first thing that I seen when I took action, I watched the workshop, was the business model. And it's so unique that that model is only registered to us, and you cannot find it anywhere else. And yeah, I've been lucky enough to pass through this business, and actually took action immediately. So if you guys are still doubting, if you're still questioning, you're still calling us, names, well, you'll be stuck in there. You'll be stuck and looking forever for the perfect business that you can run. It does not exist, guys. It does not. The only thing important is you finding out on your own if this business, this exact business, is the right fit for you. So take action right now, or else you'll be in the same situation a year from now, and you'll be asking yourself, I should have taken this action last year. May.
Yes, do not
That
waste
is
your
true.
time.
Yes, do not waste your time.
No, you
Because
no. To be
me,
honest, sorry, Ate May. Sorry
yeah,
again.
sure.
We are aging. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my kids now. I have 9 and 3-year-old.
You
When
have 9 kids.
9 and 3, and when I was looking, it was the second one. Um. Okay. Anyway,
What's
I'm
going
sorry,
on?
Ate May. Go ahead.
It's okay, my dear. So sometimes we can hear in our inner voice that it always says to us, there's something more. There's
Yeah.
something more. you have to listen to that because that is already a sign for you to look for something else, right? In this business, for me, probably I said to myself, I always see somebody who's doing this business, and maybe I can do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not in a, I'm not, I don't have any background of the business, but you can study it, right?
Yep,
Skills
exactly.
can be learned. Skills can be more. You can upscale your skills by doing it repetitively, and that's one of the thing that I saw in this business, because you don't have to improvise the engine that we have in here, but it is already, you're just gonna duplicate what it is in there. And the thing is, what we have in this community, what I love is the leaders that in here are already putting in most of the engine that we need in this business. It's just up to us on how we can leverage them. So in being in this business, what can I say is that no one will be left behind as long as you have plug into this business, because sometimes they start a business but they don't do anything. They don't post, they don't do their part as a business owner, as a business partner. So meaning, when you start a business, you have to make a decision that you have to do this business. You have to be committed. You have to make sure that you are fired up every day by being with a like-minded people. Don't left yourself behind on that particular corner of your room. So meaning, you have to ask questions if you need to. Don't be so sometimes we are so the pride that we have, that since we have a degree, we're not able to ask questions anymore. But no, if you are new in the business and you know that you need somebody to help you to boost up yourself and to boost your to be one of the successful business owner and business partner, you have to connect with your mentor or coach, with your partners, because that's how you will be learn you can learn. That's how you can also upgrade your business. Like me, I'm not financially connected to this too, with Grace, but I have to what they call this one, I have to get out from my shell, because if I'm still in my shell, probably I'm not being this part of the show. Probably you will not see me in here. But I am so proud that I have that brave, the brave what they call this man, mind or braveness, in order for me to show myself, because I don't do anything wrong in doing this business. I'm helping others actually, to inspire them also that there is really a solution to what you have right now. So that's why we are here to inspire you and to guide you one of these days, and you will say to yourself, I want that kind of business. So we are here for you guys.
Love it. I want to add something about what you've mentioned, Atimi. I took notes. I'm listening. Look at the other
Dale.
one there. So I'm calling you out. So this is actually what Ate May has mentioned. It is not only for this business, because any type of business, if you are willing to learn, if you are willing to succeed, it will start with learning, right? So you won't succeed if you won't learn. And I wanna emphasize it as well with the mindset of, you know what the poor mindset is talking about learning. They're gonna say, I know everything. And with the rich mindset, how can I do it? You know who are those professionals who ask those questions with that rich mindset?
Mm-hmm.
We have doctors here, lawyers, nurses. They have a mentors that way, if we're to compare about the profession, but they are willing to learn because they have that right mindset. So in here we have different professions. So whatever you do in life, even if you are at home, that really doesn't matter, because all of us have the same mindset to succeed. And that's what we have to and that's what we need. We need to be willing to learn in order to succeed in this business. Okay, so another one, moving on. So you keep seeing signs everywhere, like seeing us, seeing posts, seeing videos. Sometimes I don't know with what's in there with the technology, but if you are talking about something, and then especially about improving your life, you just can see us there. That's just how life works. Because you are thinking of it, but
Mhm.
you are not taking action. So it's like everything is pointing you toward to something new. So that's actually a divine alignment. So do not ignore it. You got to do something about it. God is showing it to you. And you know, I think it was no, it was one of my reels that I have created, like um God is showing you this is your assignment. And one of the answer was, the but this institution did not make it, did not approve it. And an example of this was um um the founder of the KFC, how old he was when he succeeded. So you really, if you really want to succeed, take out all of those negative stuff. You really have to think in a positive way. What if I do this instead of what if I fail? So yeah, that itself. Okay, so moving on, Mr. Jonathan.
Yes. So, if you guys are interested in starting your own digital business, guys, we have no cost workshop starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And sorry, I'm paying for my Wagyu.
What have you shopped again?
You know, I didn't know it's that big.
What I say is that.
So connect with one of us wherever you see this video streaming, and we will then ask you to provide us with your information, your name, and a valid email, that's actually working, so you can receive that workshop. And after that, watch it, and then let us know uh, what you think about it, and we will value your feedback, and we can talk about you starting this business. Mate.
Yes, I know everybody is looking for a solution and everybody is so interested and asking for how, but sometimes few are chosen talaga, right? So just be committed of what you are asking for it, because I know that you saw us in this video, you see us in somebody's feed, because you know that you are looking for something. You know that you want for change, and that change will start when when you take action. And that action is to register your name and email address. Avail that particular no cost webinar, because no one knows if the company will say we have to do something in there. So right now, as long as it's still no cost, it's a complimentary. Avail that, because there's a lot of learning in there. Because if you are looking for a legit and registered business, you cannot find those kinds if they just gonna ask you for something else, right? So this one, they're just giving you more information about the business. Why not avail that? Because if you're looking for a legit, that's how it is. Look for the foundation in order for you to start a business that is really for you. There you go, Donna.
Awesome. So just checking that those webinars that we are talking about, it's always live on Wednesdays and Fridays, 12 p.m. here in New Zealand and 8 in the Philippines. And then they've mentioned it earlier. And yes, so if any of the things that we have mentioned here hit you, I want you to know you do not have to keep doing life that hard way. This business has changed so many lives, Kuya Jonathan. That's including ours. And we are here to
Answering,
walk
sorry.
you as and we are here to walk you to start as well for you. So what we need here is you need to be open, you need to be coachable, and you need to be willing to check it out, to try. So just message us or register to any of our websites here, whatever you feel like, whoever you feel like. And we are fine with that because we are all here in the same business and we help each other. So, yes, thank you for watching and we will see you again.
Guys.
Bye, everyone. God bless.